Hi, I'm Jason Luke from the UPMC Hillman Cancer Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, here at ASCO 2025, presenting our trial in progress poster of the SUPRAME trial, which is a global registration intent randomized phase 3 trial comparing a really interesting new drug called IMA203 versus the standard of care or physician's choice in metastatic melanoma. As everybody knows, in melanoma, immunotherapy is king, and checkpoint inhibitors have really revolutionized the field, but about half of the patients, unfortunately, don't benefit. And in that context, novel therapies, and particularly cellular therapies, have been looking very promising. And so TIL therapy was approved about a year and a half ago for melanoma on accelerated approval, but a different kind of adoptive cell transfer is something called TCR transduced T cells. And the drug in this clinical trial, IMA203, is a TCR transduced T cell product targeting the antigen called PRAME. And PRAME is a really hot target in oncology drug development right now. In a phase 1 clinical trial, use of IMA203 in patients who had refractory melanoma had more than a 50% response rate, and the duration of response has been more than a year, really suggesting that this is going to be a breakthrough, powerful therapy. So on our trial in progress, we described the study design in which patients are randomized to either receive IMA203 or investigator's choice. Now, an important consideration is that patients who participate in this trial have to have the germline genotype HLA-A201. And the reason for that is the T cell receptor has to match to the patient's genotype. So after we profile patient's germline genotype as A201, we collect blood, and we then are able to make a cell product for individual patients. And once it's ready, we can bring patients who are randomized to this treatment back to the hospital, where we give chemotherapy and then infuse the cells and give low-dose interleukin-2. And so it's a really exciting trial. It's just recently activated and started accruing patients. I actually treated the first patient in the world to get the drug on the phase 3 trial. And I think it's an extremely promising therapy that initially will be for melanoma, but I think likely will be for more tumor types that express PRAME in the future.